Whatever, I'm the star.
Okay.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Every Theme Podcast. I'm your host, Spenser O'Neill. This is my co-host, Michael McCarley. Finger Guns McCarley. Today's episode is a little bit special because I always have to edit out the cursing for the algorithm, and I always have to censor Michael.
Yeah.
So today's theme is going to be Uncensored. Look how short my sleeves are. Look like a child.
You look like a monkey.
I look like a monkey. Monkeys don't wear sleeves.
Is that racist?
Dang.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, gee whiz.
Gosh darn it.
I got in trouble one time at a comedy club. Well, it was like a burlesque comedy club open mic thing.
Yeah.
And I called myself a cunt. And then I got off stage and the guy who ran the show was like, hey, we got to ban you because somebody complained that you said cunt. And that was right before COVID hit, so I never got to go back. It was a burlesque place. So it's like chubby chicks with their boobs out and like nipple tassels, but I call myself a cunt and they're like,
that's too much.
No, this is a family joint.
I was at work one day and I was calling my coworkers like just joking around. I was like, all right, bitch. And then another coworker was like, what'd you just call her? I was like, a bitch. She's like, you can't say that to women. She's like, okay, bitch.
A woman will like hear pussy and they're like, I don't like it. And it's like, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
I said moist the other day.
I don't like
my
that
lips are moist. And this girl was like, I don't like that word. And I was like, lips?
My sister says she'll tell people to suck her dick all the time. Normally if she's drunk, she'll say, suck my cock.
When a girl does that, they're like, suck my dick. That's the kind of girl that's like, I'm a bitch and I'm cool with it. And I tell everybody, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch and that's just something you got to deal with. It's like, no, I don't. I'll just fucking leave. What are you talking about? You have to deal with it because she's your twin.
Yeah, I could cut her out. I didn't tell you about me being sick the other day.
No.
Cooked a pot of beans.
I'm cooking beans.
Cooking some fucking beans, dude. I ate on them for like a week. Just at a crock pot for lunch or whatever. I got sick and woke up and just projectile vomited an entire crock pot of beans off the side of my bed. But then the next day I was fine. I was like, dude, I guess it was just like food poisoning or something. I was done. I was like, I'm gonna fart in here. I'm gonna have a good shower fart. Shit everywhere in that shower. Just like I shit a little bit and then it wouldn't stop. So the shit just kept coming out and there's shit all over the fucking floor of the shower.
Did you end up having to like kick it down the drain?
Yeah, I was like smushing it. I was so mad. And I had to shower again and the water was cold.
I don't think I've ever shit in the shower. The same as people shit is how I make a face when I pee. So man, I gotta pee really bad. I was in elementary school and I pulled my pants all the way down and I bent my penis to the side and I was like, hey, look guys, I'm peeing in and this giant black janitor walked in and he was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, no, I'm peeing in the toilet. You're peeing all over the ground. No, my penis is to the side. And he's like, get out of here, you're peeing all over the ground. I was like, there's no pee anywhere. I didn't pee anywhere. I felt like Larry David. Why don't you suck my dick?
Suck my dick.
I remember one time I was at dinner. The first time I cussed in front of my parents. I was eating ribs, but I was eating it with a fork. But he's like, what are you doing, you fucking girl? And I was like, you're a cow fucker. And my mom slapped me in the face. Everybody starts dying laughing. She just like popped me in the mouth. And my sister was like, you can't laugh and then hit him. I look back at pictures and I'm like, oh, I wasn't fat. My brother called me fat.
Yeah, it's just him the whole time.
I did have a bit of a titty thing though.
Really?
I was at work one time and I called this girl stupid. And just as a joke, I'm like, you idiot. And she was like, shut up, you have ape tits. I laughed so hard. I was like, I do have ape tits.
You do have ape tits.
I used to have these little orangutan titties.
I can't remember the first time I cussed. My mom was like, not a helicopter mom, but she was like we couldn't say butt.
But she drinks beer out of a wine glass.
This
is a classy family. Suck my dick, Michael.
She let us say butt in high school. And I was like, oh, like we had to pretend like it was like this big thing.
Mom, suck my butt.
yeah, suck my bottom.
Was your mom the type to like gasp? I had a friend's mom who would gasp. If you did something like she disapproved of, she'd be like, oh.
What the fuck?
I have a very weak throat. I have my gag reflex. That's why when I'm sucking your sister's dick, I'm always like, ugh.
My sister's gonna feel like a celebrity this episode.
And then she's just gonna watch it and be like, suck my dick.
Yeah. She's always saying like, I don't know what to comment.
Anybody watching this, just comment whatever you want. Comment mean shit. I don't care.
Comment
it just helps.
stuff.
Comment stuff that's like hate crimes. Be like, we don't like the Irish. Why is there two of them?
I'm black.
Shaquille O'Neal's my father.
Can you be here at night? I thought most parts you had to leave.
I mean, how are they going to stop you? There's no gates.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, like a cop could come and be like, "You're not supposed to be here."
Yeah, then you leave.
Damn, we're
But-
smart. Sherlock Holmes and Batman over here.
Do you call it cussing or cursing?
Well, I don't know. What did I call it? I've always said cussing.
Yeah, I always said cussing. And
I don't like when
then
people
one
say
day-
cursing.
yeah, one day I
Cursing.
switched to cursing.
Yeah, like
It
I used to say
depends on
jerking
the-
off, I think. Or is it jacking off?
It's jacking off. I used to say jacking off.
And then everybody's like, "Nope, it's a jerk. You're jerking off."
Jerking off, yeah.
What? I like jacking. Just sounds better.
Yeah, that was jacking
I
off.
like jacking off.
Jerking off
So
sounds like
aggressive.
you're like trying to not get in trouble. Well, I'm not saying anything wrong.
Mom's like, "What are you doing there?" Jerking off.
I'm freaking jerking off,
I'm
okay?
freaking-
Get off my butt.
Fucking masturbating.
Mom, I'm jacking off. You fucking cunt. Get away from me. You whore. I'm kidding. Keep staring at me. 50-year-old women just don't find me funny.
Really?
They're like, you're an asshole. And I'm like, well, you're old, so you're out of the
Yeah.
market. I don't care.
Could be a porn star, but I get uncomfortable in front of the camera.
Well, that being said, I think that's the end of this episode. Screw the YouTube
I
algorithms.
feel like it wasn't that bad.
That's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment, share it, whatever. Thanks for watching the Everything Podcast.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you fucking
Yeah,
losers.
you fucking bitches.
Cunts.
All right.
Gosh darn, it's hard to curse when you're not looking to, when you're, trying.
Yeah.